Hey FRA, it's Andrew Kaiser here, and I just want to bring some encouragement to you all this morning. I want to share a verse out of Romans chapter 5, and this is in verse 3. Paul writes this: "For we can rejoice too when we run into problems and trials, for we know that they help us develop endurance. And endurance develops a strength of character, and character strengthens our confident hope of salvation. And this hope will not lead to disappointment." And so upon reading this verse, there's a couple things that stood out to me. And it's number one, Paul starts off by saying we can rejoice too when we run into problems. And so obviously in the midst of a global pandemic, it's devastating the problems that we're having right now. But we turn to this verse and we turn to scripture, and Paul says that we can rejoice. And it's this idea that we can choose joy. And it might seem hard to choose joy in a problem like this, but we go on, Paul says, we know that they help us develop endurance. Endurance develops a strength of character. And so he starts listing these things that we can get out of these problems, these ways we can grow. And so especially in a time like right now, I think it's important that we can choose joy in the midst of the problem, right? Because Paul's not saying ignore the problem and choose joy in everything else. No, but he's saying choose joy through the problem. He's saying through this problem, we can rise together, and we know that they will help us develop endurance and character. And he goes on to say it will not lead to disappointment. So overall, I just want to encourage you guys this morning that though there is a major problem facing us right now, find the little joys, find the smaller battles, grow from it, and just have this mindset that overall it will not lead to disappointment. Everybody stay safe. Love you guys.
Good morning, everyone. Today is Monday, April 13th. It is an A day. We start with first and with sixth, and there is no seventh period today. It's a one day on the enrichment schedule, and we don't have any FRA birthdays today. But did you know that on this day in 1997, Tiger Woods was the youngest golfer to ever win the Masters tournament? Anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Good morning, FRA Middle School. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you enjoyed your Easter. Quite a break from tradition for my family. We had a little Easter egg hunt on Saturday and let the girls run around the yard, and did a Easter lunch here at the house after worship that morning through my phone, and watching streaming a church service online. I'm sure your Easter may have looked quite similar to that. I loved Andrew's message this morning about choosing joy. You have a choice today. Do you choose joy? Do you choose to be a joyful person despite your circumstances, understanding that our circumstances shape who we are, and our reaction to those setbacks and those challenges really form our character. I hope you take the opportunity to choose joy today despite the circumstances. It's a new week. It's our fourth week in remote learning, and while we hate being apart, we have tried to infuse some things to keep it fun. This coming Thursday is another themed Spirit Day. Just to have that on your radar, it is Christmas in April. Break out those ugly Christmas sweaters, the ugly Christmas attire, the Santa hats, all that good stuff. We want to see that on Thursday in the online learning classrooms. And then finally, Friday is our first Discovery Friday. We're really excited about that and kicking that off. I hope you are thinking about something you could do. So maybe it's something you've always wanted to try to do to get better. Maybe you've always wanted to learn how to bake. Maybe you've always wanted to try a garden in the backyard. Maybe you've always wanted to learn how to code on the computer. There are all kind of things you can choose from out there, and it's really only limited by your imagination. But we would encourage you to go out and seek and find the resources that you need to develop that skill. I'm doing it too. I'm going to model it for you. I've always wanted to learn how to play the banjo. I've talked to Mr. Chandler about it, told him a long time ago. This has always been something I've wanted to do, and I've just never made the time to do it. Well, last week on Facebook, I purchased this used, and I've been giving it a try. I'm not good. I'm not good at all yet. Obviously, I've only been playing for about a week and a half, but I'm progressing slowly. This is what I got for you so far, just so you can hear kind of where I'm starting. Let's see here. It's a start. We'll get better from there. Oh yeah. And we love you, and there's nothing you can do about it.